around the world today.
Some wisdom skills along the way.
Oh, and a song to hum along with and sway.
Get your perfect entertaining start to the day.
At 9 a.m. every weekday morning with
Mahima's
Good Morning Bay.
Good morning, Bay! आप सभी लोग हमारी तरफ से एक प्यार भरा नमस्ते,
Namaskar.
वनकम,
Namaskara.
खुशामदीद,
Assalamualaikum.
सत श्री अकाल,
మీ అందరికి వందనము.
जय स्वामी नारायण,
जय श्री कृष्णा.
जय जिनेंद्र,
हमारे इस्माइली भाई बंधुओं को बोल दे या अली मदद.
मौला अली मदद बोल रहे सारे फीजी मतलब बोलेंगे नीसा बुला बटजान हम आ गए हैं आपके प्यारे महिमा के द्वारे माइसेल्फ आल्टू बाबा
And of course, myself, Alturani, लेकर आपके लिए एक और drive time that's going to make it totally exciting and totally मस्तानी बन जाने.
श्रोता बटजान of course आपको बता दें कि actually this is the 273rd day of sheltering in place बटजान we still are sheltered in place as you guys saw the latest directive was actually we have to be indoors more like a shutdown but not a shutdown a modified kind of thing saying that we are in the purple tier so most of the business is going to be closing all the way until Jan 4th Batajan. Yes, we're going to ride this wave into the new year Batajan. We're going to see how it happens. The news is here, as in good news is here for sure. I understand many people are saying like no अरे वैक्सीन तो आ गया अरे वैक्सीन आ गया लेकिन किस को मिल रहा है भाई actually is on a basis like they have a priority list basis they're going to be dispensing these vaccines off. Yes, some of them already have got it. There are no side effects which are like totally to worry about and everything. All those anti-vaxxers out there, whatever side effects talking about has not been recorded as of now, at least so far, whatever dispensed. We'll give more information on the news for sure, but लेकिन उससे पहले I do understand आप लोग सोच रहे हैं अरे यार what's happening right now, what's on the roads, are people getting on the roads? सब जानकारी मिलेगा आपको बता जान इन रास्ते का हाल टोटल सस्ते में.
It's time for the Bandu Traffic Update. Call us from wherever you are at 408-912-2479.
या बंजन अगर आप कहीं पे अटके पड़े हो तो कॉल कीजिएगा बताएगा क्या चल रहा है because right now I don't see anything on the roads बंजन. The roads actually like total empty right now as in you can actually go for a drive if you wanted. It's nice weather also. I'll give you more update on the weather. I just see one particular disabled tractor vehicle on CA4 which is almost near that side. I'm talking about Concord side mein. So it's not going to affect us in the Bay Area here at least. People are mindfully sheltering in place. Thank you so much for that. I'm seeing many more people when I go out for 20. I see many people wearing masks nowadays. Thank you. Heartfelt gratitude for everybody out there. Not because of the fact that you're following rules, because you're concerned about my health as well. That's what I would say. Rules to aayega, but rules come secondary. But first, before you follow the rules, you got to follow something within you, which says the empathy part of it. So you don't actually spread the virus and put a check on it. Yeah, when the vaccines are available for general audience, general public, it will come out for sure. लेकिन अभी के लिए vaccines are only for the people they have allocated the vaccines for. Even there, they're falling short of those, dispensing those things. But we'll talk about that right now. Weather-wise, if you look at it, it's pretty nice. It's kind of sunny, but actually the clouds are going to set in right now. Are we going to have rain? I don't know. Probably we might have in the evenings, but tomorrow is going to be a cloudy day as well. Friday probably is cloudy, but again, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday is going to be a nice bright day. You know why, Faltoni, Sunday is a bright day?
Why is it a bright day, Altababa?
Because it is Secret Santa Day at Pragnya. That's why, Baranjan, all you guys who have been donating to Secret Santa, thank you so much. If you haven't done it, there's still options. We had a very humble target to reach of 100 gifts to given to 100 kids in the community. We are trying to see if we can reach that number. Anything will help from us. The only thing requesting you is just spend $20 to participate in that. Yes, you also can choose to receive a Secret Santa gift from us. So we will have the gift exchange going on anyways. The gift exchange is going to happen on Sunday. So if you have donated, you can come back and pick up a gift for yourself as well. So basically, you're not only just giving it away, you're getting back something also from us, Bandujan. That's the idea behind Secret Santa, right? Mm-hmm. So let's see how we can actually help. We're also putting in some of our, into our gifts into it. And the team is meeting tomorrow, right, Faltwani?
Is it? I don't know, Altababa.
Faltwani, did you know actually there's a deadline for the closure of these things?
Yes, to close the thing, yes.
Closes actually when? I think that it closes as of 18, something like that. We just have one more day.
One more day, that's it.
One more day. By tomorrow, it will have closed by now because it closed by noon tomorrow. Noon, they're going to close out the donations, Banujan. So please, if you can, I can urge you, not noon actually, tomorrow midnight they're going to close out, right? Is that what they told us?
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Banujan, tomorrow midnight, that's the midnight of the
18th.
17th,
So
start
18th
going
early
into
morning.
the 18th. Yes,
Yeah.
because we need to do the final round of shopping. We already started our first round, and I'm so excited.
yeah.
We had like such wonderful. Actually, if we can, we should share pictures, Altibaba.
We will try to share pictures, but of course, please make sure you are, if you can, donate if possible. If you can't, doesn't matter. You actually want a gift, send us a message. We'll send the gift to you anyways. But all these are going to be packaged in our studio, maintaining all the safety protocols by the county Balajan. So we'll have gloves, masks, all those things, spraying all in what do you call that, disinfectants and everything.
Yeah.
And packaging for kids Balajan. So definitely make sure if you're not donated, go donate right now. Pragnya.org. Look up the link which says Secret Santa, which is right there. You can't miss it. So it's a nice, beautiful banner they have there. And you can become a Secret Santa for somebody today, this particular season, Balajan. I know, it's a hard time. It's hard time. If you think you're going through tough time, just imagine people who probably have lesser than what you have. Right?
It's not only less than what we have, Altibaba. It's you're talking even in terms of family, right?
Yeah,
Where there's not even somebody to actually check in on them and find out.
Yeah.
How they're doing. And believe it or not, Panjan, many people, like yesterday, I had a revelation, Altibaba. I want to share this with you.
Please do.
We've been reaching out to orphanages and we've been reaching out to foster care homes to see if we can find because a lot of times when a child is diagnosed as being special needs, the parents give up the child.
Yeah.
For a lot of reasons, right? If they're single moms or single
Economic
parents,
reasons or some kind of social reasons is going on,
Yeah.
Many reasons. We don't know. Yeah.
And a social stigma. There's a whole bunch of reasons. And what we realized was when we were looking at that, it's kind of sometimes some wonderful souls have adopted them and they have found beautiful homes. But at the same time, we also realized suddenly it hit me that there are so many developmentally different or disabled individuals who are in their 50s, 60s, who don't have parents, Banujan, who don't have extended family, who are in institutions. It just broke my heart because yesterday, suddenly it just dawned on me, and I was like, when I was searching online, and then I realized that there's so many people who would love for somebody even to just give them a bag of cookies.
Yeah, so, but what we have decided is actually, we were actually focusing on giving it to children who have special needs. When I say special needs, it's not about having an IDD diagnosis, Banujan. Needs are something which we have to have for us to be a full human being. When you say that thing, it's a right to have all those needs met if possible, right? Many times it's certainly not possible. Could be the fact that you might need a family member with you somewhere. All those things. Those are the kind of needs we're talking about. So we're reaching out to multiple places. So if you can, this season, like what Father talked about, the revelation she had, if you want to support that thing as well, go and mention that in your message.
Yes.
When you donate for Secret Santa, so we can actually have that go out to somebody who's an adult. Because as of now, we are planned to at least touch around 100 families. Or when I say touch, I'm talking about reach out to at least 100 kids in the community.
Yeah.
If you think your gift has to go to somebody who's an adult, just put that message in your when you fill out the form there, pragnya.org. Or click on the banner which says Secret Santa. You get the form right there at the bottom. Do it today if possible, because we only have 1.5 days. Because 1.5 days, matlab kya? Today and tomorrow and tonight. That's it. The 2 days and 1 night. Like how we'll talk about how the lodging and all works, right?
Yeah.
2 days and 1 night to do it. So if you can, I would urge you guys to go do this for sure. But let's see what else is happening as news with us. And yes, but kind of funny news also coming up with the with POTUS and also some of the other directives coming up. We'll find out what's happening with our stimulus. Is it going to come out or not, or is the GOP trying to block it? All that and the news updates. But if you want to catch up in detail about the news we share on air, probably you would have missed out a few of them because of the speed of Chai Talk. You can actually go and check it out on our news blog, MediaMahima.com. Once again, that's MediaMahima.com. So let's see, Faltoni, what's news today?
Well, the pandemic isn't getting any better, and if you're rethinking your holiday plans, plenty of airlines and hotel chains are offering flexible cancellation or rebooking options, Panjan. It is not a sensible idea for you to be traveling out, for you to be taking flights out. Apparently, many people have been partying in Hawaii. Did you know that, Altibaba? Because all the rates are at an all-time low.
Yeah.
But come on, guys, please, let's be more cognizant of the fact that this is something that's an airborne virus and it actually can spread when we are in contained environments with many people. So, in terms of the coronavirus, one COVID-19 vaccine is making its way across the country, and the FDA is meeting later this week to discuss an emergency use authorization for a second. This one is from Moderna. In China, healthcare giant Fosun Pharma has secured a deal for 100 million doses of the BioNTech Pfizer vaccine. However, as much as a quarter of the world's population will be unable to get vaccinated until 2022, according to a new study. In the meantime, more countries are locking down to avoid more uncontrollable case spikes. South Korea could enter its first, guess this, Aldo Baba, national lockdown.
What? I thought they're the ones who actually had everything in place, right?
Yeah, since the pandemic began, and ICU beds in the country have begun to fill up again because
Oh
this
my
is the
God.
third rush, right? And London has already returned to a stricter lockdown. In the US, things are so bad that California has had to order thousands more of the grimmest pandemic item. Do you know what the grimmest pandemic item is, Alto Baba?
Beds.
No, body bags.
Oh my God.
So we've had to order the highest number of, in all the states, the highest number of body bags, Panajan. Anyway, let's look at what else is making it worse. It's the winter storm that's making it worse because these vaccines need to be transported, and if winter storms are going to make it difficult to transport refrigerated trucks to get across, Panajan, a major winter storm is making its way up the US East Coast on Wednesday, ready to deliver a disruptive blow to the region with up to 2 feet, that's about 60 centimeters of snow in parts of the northeast and freezing rain in some mid-Atlantic areas, forecasters have said. This is called the nor'easter, which is already bringing a wintry mix of precipitation to Virginia and North Carolina. Early in the day was moving up the coast that is home to more than 50 million people before exiting the Boston area on Thursday afternoon, they said. And meteorologist Bob Oravec of the National Weather Service's Weather Prediction Center in College Park, Maryland, said that the forecast could have been worse if not for the speed at which this particular system has been traveling. And let's tell you with regard to the vaccines, in November, the National Black Church Initiative organized a 15-church community campaign in Baltimore to encourage Black Americans to get their flu shots. 11 people in a city of about 600,000 people showed up. Yeah. We saw it as a dress rehearsal for the resistance we're going to get when it comes to the vaccine, is what Reverend Anthony Evans, the president of the National Black Church Initiative, said. Trucks are rolling across the United States right now, beginning the enormous task of distributing the coronavirus vaccine from Pfizer Inc. and partner BioNTech SE, with more expected from Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, and AstraZeneca PLC upon approval. Convincing large number of skeptics to accept protection from the deadly disease adds to the challenge of ending a pandemic that has claimed more than 300,000 lives. So now many agencies are coming together, even disability rights groups and everywhere, because everybody has to make a case for who should get the vaccine first right now, right? And but there are also officials who are avowing the vaccine safety, saying that it is safe. Please get vaccinated, is what they're saying.
Yeah, but provide us the vaccines is what we are saying.
Yeah. Well, let's also talk about something else which is really, really worrisome about this pandemic. Not just the rate of spread of the virus, but also the fact that a new study that has found that low-income U.S. households are spending their savings quicker than high-earner households. U.S. households across the board are built up savings during the pandemic, but low-income households are burning through their cash reserves more quickly than higher-income families and could be out of savings soon if more aid is not delivered, according to a study released on Wednesday. By the end of October, the median low-income family spent 64% of the extra cash that they had accumulated this year compared with last year, leaving them about $236 in extra cash, according to a report released Wednesday by JP Morgan Chase Institute. In contrast, higher income households lost just 38% of the cash cushion built up this year and had a median $810 in savings, the study found. Well, I found a very disturbing headline, Manajan. I would have shared that with you, but I didn't have time to dig up the detailed story. But a very disturbing headline. You know, the gazillionaire Warren Buffett, right? A charity that, one of his charities, right, received the Paycheck Protection Program.
What?
Yes, Manajan. One of his charities, and charities like Pragna, and all these small non-profits did not get to access those funds. Can you believe that, Alto Baba? It's just unbelievable how the money goes to the super rich already. And on what basis do they apply for it? God only knows. Anyway, let's tell you that the US congressional leaders have reported substantial progress on Tuesday after 2 meetings of top Democrats and Republicans to end a months-long standoff on the coronavirus relief and finalize a funding bill to avert a government shutdown. We're getting closer and closer, Republican Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell told reporters. I am optimistic that we're going to be able to complete an understanding sometime soon. With pressure building on Congress to deliver more help for a nation suffering under a resurgent pandemic, McConnell and House Republican leader Kevin McCarthy met twice on Tuesday with Democratic counterparts, House of Reps Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer in rare face-to-face negotiating sessions of Congress's top leaders. They left without announcing a deal, but McCarthy said, I think we're moving in the right direction. I think there's a possibility of getting this done. So we're finalizing out to see if it's possible. Let's keep working. Also, McConnell has confirmed that he does want to attach the coronavirus aid to this spending bill. So that's a good thing. Some news about the Me Too movement, which had been rather quiet, right? 3 years after the Me Too scandal roiled Hollywood, causing dozens of powerful men to lose their jobs. 2/3 of women who took part in a survey of the entertainment business released on Tuesday continue to report that there's continuing incidences of sexual harassment. The survey by the Hollywood Commission also asked about racism and found that fewer than half of those who took part believe that Hollywood values diverse backgrounds and points of view. And they're also saying with regard to sexism that men definitely do better than women in Hollywood. Let's also tell you one more thing within the middle of all of this pandemic. Things are so different that President-elect Joe Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris will be sworn into office on Jan 20th on the steps of the US Capitol, but the inaugural festivities are going to be largely virtual.
Oh, good. So they can't actually bluff about the people attending the inauguration.
Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the planning committee has said yesterday.
Now I know why he didn't want to win this election.
Yeah.
Because he'll have to prove that he had I'm talking about Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll have to prove that people actually showed up, right?
Yeah.
He can't Photoshop all those numbers.
Oh, well, you can't Photoshop this. And dudes, Bandhujan, I gotta share this. This was so funny. I actually thought it was an Onion News headline, one of those fake news headlines. But it is actually true. There's a picture of Donald Trump turning around. His back is towards the camera. And he's got his hands up in the air, like, to show this, okay? So, this is the headline. US finalizes shower head rule after Trump complains about hair rinsing.
High time. Finally, somebody talking about it. Please, what? Wait, excuse me. What did it take a Trump to actually talk about it, not people like us?
Well, that's one thing that you have. Okay, here's one. Let me tell you what it is exactly. The U.S. Energy Department on Tuesday finalized 2 rules easing energy standards on consumer fixtures and appliances, including one on shower heads, after President Donald Trump complained some showers don't adequately rinse my hair.
That's true. I totally get it. So there you go. See, sometimes I tell you, Falguni, he does good things, no? Yeah.
The rules are part of Trump's last-minute efforts to roll back rules that limit production or consumption of oil, gas, and coal as part of his energy dominance policy. The department also finalized a rule to exempt some clothes washers and dryers from standards, allowing them to use more energy and water.
But Bandhujan, I'll tell you one thing. They actually also had rolled back this particular shower standard, right?
Yeah. He's what he said. In July, at a White House event, that water does not flow strongly enough from his showers to his liking because of the energy standards. He said, so what do? You just stand there longer, or you take a shower longer? Because my hair, I don't know about you, it has to be perfect. He said at the event. I find it really funny, dude.
I don't know what you liberal media what you guys do.
Oh God,
Right,
it's so funny. Stop.
Bandhujan, please don't go with it. Super thought about us, and I think I really appreciate him for it, because tall people always get represented in all these studies.
Oh, be quiet.
But unfortunately, Bandhujan, I should let you know this particular shower head rule has been rolled back by the administration, by the way.
Yeah, so now that's what they're saying, that they've rolled that back and now they will allow for shower heads to be higher so that there's more water that's flowing, because otherwise you don't have to wait for like the water to trickle down.
Finally, I can have a shower without bending down or whatever, without turning back, bending backwards. It really was a task, Padroni. For tall people, it's difficult to actually turn around and make sure you can get that particular area on your head. You would not know, tall people only.
Do you not have those showers like the Amazon showers where you have it on top, and when you want to take a head bath, you turn that on and it comes down? You don't have one of those.
Oh, you have rich people.
No!
I understand. So, Father, you probably have it in your house, yeah?
Whatever, man.
Yeah. For you showers are getting in the rain, right? For you, rain. You probably have a frog also there, going croak, 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 giving expected actually in the waterfall kind of a thing.
Stop. Well, be quiet, Alta Papa. Anyway, let's go into some tech news, Banjan. Lyft. You remember that company, Lyft? Well, yes, Lyft and Motional are going to be launching a multi-city US robo-taxi service in 2023, the partners said on Wednesday. The driverless vehicles will be provided by Motional, a joint venture between Korean automaker Hyundai Motor Corp and auto supplier Aptiv PLC. In other news, Bitcoin has shattered the 20,000 barrier for the very first time. Samsung has tied up with IBM to combine private 5G with edge computing. And Wall Street has been flat on virus woes, which have kind of offset stimulus hopes. And in news from India, Bandajan, India may need to spend about $1.8 billion on COVID-19 vaccines in the first phase, according to documents. And also, there's some good news coming out from Bharat Biotech in India, where they're saying Covaxin induced a robust immune response in phase 1 trials with regard to the Covaxin that they had created. And of course, in the protesting, in that farmers' protest, Banjan, some update is that protesting farmers' unions on Wednesday said that constituting a new panel to break the stalemate on the 3 new agriculture laws, as indicated by the Supreme Court, is not a solution they want. And they're saying that they need a complete withdrawal of this legislation. And finally, in a standoff with China and India, they're saying that the central government has announced that it will prepare a list of trusted telecom vendors from where one can buy equipment. More on all these stories you can find on MediaMahima.com. That's all we have for you on this morning's Good Morning Bay. We'll be back tonight live at 5 on the Pam Pam Show. Have yourselves a wonderful Wednesday. Stay safe, stay happy.
And don't forget, Bajan, Secret Santa campaign is ending tomorrow, so definitely go and register to donate. Or you also want to participate, you can participate. So you give money and you take back a gift also. That's what you got to do. Go to pragnya.org and get information about Secret Santa.
Bandajan, this is your darling Faltu Rani, and let me tell you, Bandajani, that all these beautiful